The hardest transition from home to college as a freshman was leaving my family. I have a huge family back home and really close. I have 3 brothers and my parents, and we just spend a lot of time with each other, have family nights and everything. And leaving that and coming to college with virtually strangers was very, very difficult. And actually my first semester I almost transferred, but I decided to give it one more semester and just stick it out and try. And I'm so grateful I did, because that's when I really fell in love with Endicott. And I still look forward to being able to go home and have my family nights. And usually if I go home for just a weekend, I spend the whole weekend with my family, and my friends will come over and join us. But it's nice knowing that I can still go home and they're there, but I found my family here too.
The hardest transition for me for college was doing things on my own and being more independent away from my parents. And it was just, it was tough for the first couple of weeks, but once I got the hang of it, it was pretty fun.
I think the hardest transition going from home to college was definitely the amount of freedom that you have. You really are able to pursue the clubs that you want to pursue in the classes and the major you want to pursue, and so you really have to focus on what you're the most passionate about and really hone in all of your energy to that. And in high school, when you had your parents around and your teachers kind of helped you choose your classes, you basically were told what to do and when to do it. And I think that the best part about college, but also the hardest transition, is being able to handle that on your own and really decide where you want your path to be.
For me, I think the hardest transition from home to college was staying healthy. At home, your parents are generally the ones that make the meals and they kind of monitor what you're eating and drinking, but at school you kind of have complete control of that, and it's really easy in the Callahan to get soda every day or to have that extra ice cream cone or something. So for me, it was just trying to stay healthy and making sure I stay active and eat the right way and drink the right way.
My hardest transition coming from high school to college was probably the familiarity between high school and college. I grew up living basically at my high school because my mom had worked there, so I was really familiar with the teachers and the style of the schoolwork and things like that. So coming to college, I didn't have like that support system that I had growing up. So that was probably the hardest transition I had, but I didn't really get homesick, and I was surprised with how easy it was to transition with all of the things that Endicott offered.